Are you going to have the? You're going to be showing VR chat off, right? And then that's what I'm looking at is a thumbnail, right? Right, and then that's what I'm looking at is a thumbnail, right? Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Seen smiling friends, you know. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Seen smiling friends, you know. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Seen smiling friends. Does not have any technical. Does not have any technical. NPR chat. NPR chat. You can hear me? NPR chat. From. But is that a good thing? Bad thing. From. But is that a good thing? Bad thing. And isn't that the whole point? You hear me? Yeah. Okay. I guess we might have to start back. I guess we might have to start back. I guess we might have to start back. Hello. Can you hear me? Is the stream up? Hello. Can you hear me? Oh, hold on. Let me turn that volume down. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Is the stream up? Friends, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, hold on. Let me turn that volume down. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. For those who have been waiting patiently. Hello there. I'm sleepbound. Nobody knows who I am, but hello, regardless. It's the Stooge. The StoogeCast. Yeah. Silence sometimes can be deafening, so that's why I got music every now and then. Blech. Yeah, although I might sound a little too far away, but should be okay. Yeah. We should try the 100 of the first episode. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Okay. Hmm. By the way, it's pronounced Ko-Fi.
Okay. This is embarrassing. So I looked in the live chat and I was muted. I did not unmute myself.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the whole time I was
So we were
talking.
just sitting in silence.
Yeah, the whole time. No.
Oh my god.
The whole time they were just hearing you.
You were.
And I was so prepared for this, and I didn't. I completely overlooked this.
Okay, just summarize what you gotta say. Just
All right. So for those
heard
who,
my introduction.
yes.
And then
So yeah,
I'll have to restart this.
So yeah, I was yapping and you guys didn't hear me. So let me restart. Hi guys, welcome. This is a collaboration stream with my good friend Sleepbound, and today we are doing our podcast called StoogeCast. What we're planning to do on StoogeCast is that we're going to go to different worlds on VR chat, and This world is called Midnight Rooftop, where we basically can chill out and talk about stuff. And we're gonna see how far this little podcast of ours goes.
Yeah.
I did a little quote unquote sponsored segment, but I was muted. But I'm just gonna say this: while we're streaming, there's links in the description below, and you can choose to either donate on Streamlabs or donate to my Ko-fi page, and you'll get to see your name on the stream. And yeah, that's basically about it. So now we can go over to yapping about what's on our minds.
Would you care to go first, since you are the host?
Sure. Also, while we're talking,
So-
hopefully you guys be able to hear my friend well. He already said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Alright, so as the
I'm really far from my mic, so, but you guys should be able to hear me regardless.
Yeah.
Because I'm using my VR headset.
Yeah.
I wanna.
Okay, well, I guess this little awkward start could be one good topic, one good subject, which is me being so damn forgetful because I do a lot of stuff, you know. I think it mostly occurs when I'm doing drawings, because every time I do something and I think I'm done, I overlook one detail. And this is honestly the first time I've ever accidentally did an intro without unmuting myself.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Also, I'm looking in the live chat, and apparently the stream is lagging.
It's a little bit, I think.
Well, I did put the stream on low.
Well, good.
What?
Good thing this is a pilot episode, just in case.
Yeah. Well, I guess this is a lesson that, once we fully start episode 1, it's not going to be on low latency, because I was thinking maybe nothing would go wrong. Yeah. Oh yeah, also, we could also take requests. Right now we have this because this world does have music, but we decided to just mute it. Or, at the same time, my good friend here can also place links.
Yeah, because, yeah. So, we don't know how to, turn the music off of the worlds. If we were to do that, it would also mute whatever kind of video we'd put on, I guess, or any music in the background. I can't do it right now because I'm on Quest, but if I was on PC, yeah, I'd be able to. Because I don't know how to grab links from. I tried doing that. I tried grabbing video links from Quest into here, but or YouTube VR into VR chat, but it didn't work. I couldn't figure it out.
And yeah, so I'm just on my PC and I have my Xbox controller to help move myself around. Yeah. It's a good thing this is a pilot.
I want to get a controller set up. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, what about anything regarding Transformers? Like, the new Transformers 1 film coming out. What do you think?
Yeah, well, been a while since I've seen that trailer, but like I said, I do remember some small bits and pieces of the trailer. I still say that the designs of the characters is kind of cursed to an extent, but like I said, the only part of the trailer I liked was with Bumblebee with his battle mask and his weapon.
I like honestly, I like where this is going in general. I like how this is going to be, like an origin film, because there's barely any, besides the IDW comics, there's barely any, backstory kind of Transformer video going on. So, I think that making a backstory film about Optimus, Megatron, how they were brothers per se, and then like what happened, what went wrong, and then stuff with Bumblebee, Elita One, all that stuff, and then how the war started. So I think that story wise, I feel like it's gonna be like tragic, because it's kind of if you think about it, it's kind of a sad story. That hang on, sorry, heads up,
Ah, I saw.
I feel like it's gonna be emotional. It's gonna be an emotional ride.
It's funny because even though I saw bits and pieces of the trailer, it still looked like there's going to be a whole lot of goofy elements also.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that's how the film's gonna get you. Like it's gonna be funny, but then there's gonna be moments where, like it really hits you in the feels. Like it really gets you. Like it's trying to build, um, uh, like the movie is going to try to like build like, how do I say this? I wouldn't say rapport because rapport doesn't make sense. But like the movie's gonna make you really like the characters, and then um, probably like towards the end, the situation's gonna be like all fucked up and something. I don't know. That's what I think. That the movie's gonna make you like really love the characters, and then towards the end, it's gonna like rip your heart out. It's gonna gut punch you.
Ah, damn. Well, I guess we'll have to see when the movie finally releases. When's the release date, by the way?
September. It's in September. I don't remember what. I thought it was gonna be like this month, but no. I guess I remembered it wrong.
Well, if it is September, then that means
Yeah,
we
I
just
only
have
watched.
2 months away.
Yeah, I I only watched like two of the trailers, and like so far it like quality wise, it looks so good. Like it's so like despite the designs being kind of like, I mean, me personally, I like the designs, but they're kind of like, I see what you mean by um they're like kind of like cursed, but like just overall, it just looks so clean. It looks so nice. It looks like um it almost looks like um the that opening scene from the Bumblebee movie, except like made it into like an entire movie.
Yeah, and it's a different angle of CG. And, I just realized something. Even though I said
Yeah.
that the Transformers 1 designs are cursed, I guess there are other, iterations of Transformers where the designs also had kind of cursed elements, like, Earthspark.
Earthspark, yeah, it's an interesting. That's more media.
Speaking of Earthspark, I also did remember a video review on one episode. It's where it involves Starscream, and funny enough, that Earthspark Starscream has the same voice actor as Starscream from Transformers Prime. And it was basically another touch up on
Oh yeah,
on Starscream's abusive relationship with Megatron.
yes, Steve Bloom. Oh dude, he does such a good job as Starscream. Like he's literally like the perfect voice actor for Starscream. So I'm glad he actually like reprised his role in Earthspark.
Yeah,
That's like the one thing I can give credit to Earthspark is that they brought back Steve Blum to reprise his role as Starscream.
I've been pronouncing it as Steve Blum, but yeah, I do know the voice actor. He also
Yeah, me too.
he also did the voice of Heat Blast in Ben 10 and Vilgax, and he also did the voice of Heatwave in Transformers Rescue Bots.
Steve Bloom is just like the king of like voice acting. 'Cause he kind of just he does like literally everything. Um,
Yeah,
I mean I wouldn't say he's that. Well, he's one of the top dogs. Like he's so talented. He's so versatile in his voices and stuff like that. So it's, it's always it's always a treat to see him every now and then play a certain character.
yeah, damn straight. also, speaking of Transformers, I'm looking at the live chat. They said Transformers X Overwatch.
Yes. So I then proceed to purchase the bundle like right away as soon as the event started. It so it costs about like the prices are absurd, by the way, like Blizzard, what the fuck. But so it costs it costs 5,900 Overwatch Overwatch on premium credits, which that is like basically $60. Um,
Why am I not surprised?
but I since I had yeah, I know. I had some credits lying around, so I only paid like $43. So and they're very good. I really like this game games a lot. Um, the Bumblebee one's probably the best one because when in his in
He can actually transform
the
into a
turret mode,
vehicle mode.
he actually he actually transforms to a vehicle mode with like a giant, obviously like a giant fucking, like turret on the top, which kind of looks awkward, but it's still cool though.
Yeah,
His the highlight intro with Bastion is like it's also in the like Volkswagen Beetle esque vehicle, and then he does this little thing.
yeah.
But like if you equip a different, if you put on a different skin, it'll be his tank form from Overwatch One, which was his ultimate there. So it's nice to see it again.
Hmm. Did not know that.
I think it's really nice. And then they picked so yeah, Optimus Reinhardt, that was like a perfect fit. Bumblebee Bastion, although I do see the connection with like, Bumblebee not having a voice and Bastion like only speaking in boops and beeps. And Bumblebee does the same thing in Prime. And Bumblebee does that in he speaks to the radio in
The Bayverse
uh
films.
the Bay- the Bayverse films and the Bumblebee movie and Rise of the Beast. But like this is a thing, like only that's literally only like two medias of like the thousands of like Transformers universes where he like actually doesn't talk. So although it's fitting, it's also kind of like, I mean, they could have went with Baptiste to be honest. I feel like he would have been a better Bumblebee in my opinion. But I mean, but at the same time, I see why they picked Bastion for Bumblebee. Also for RC they picked Iari, which is kind of I feel like they were gonna pick Sojourn or Echo, but Iari was kind of an interesting choice. But she was um sorry, I'm saying a lot, sorry.
It's okay.
She barely has any like legendary skins. So it's really nice to see her have a legendary skin for once. And Megatron Ramatra. That's perfect. I was very skeptical before the event that uh, they would make Doomfist have the Megatron skin, because knowing Blizzard, they would somehow like fuck this up in some way. They would. I had the suspicion that they would pick Doomfist because Doomfist is the leader of Talon, which is like the evil terrorist organization he runs. In the Overwatch lore, and Megatron being leader of the Decepticons, so I kind of felt like it was just kind of like Blizzard was gonna do something like that. But no, I'm glad they went with way more sense. But yeah, I mean, some people like it, some people don't. Blizzard is just it, they kind of they screw it up kind of a little bit sometimes. But in previous events, they kind of like, eh. And previous collabs, the the skins were kind of like not great, especially the Cowboy Bebop collab. Uh it's yeah, no. The skins don't really look that great. It's the Cassidy one with I forgot his name already because I don't watch Cowboy Bebop. But Cassidy skin, it's just literally him wearing a wig and an outfit. It's
Wow.
just like it's so weird. It's just so like I don't know. It's awkward. They just look like. But this event with with the Transformers skin, I think they look really nice. I think in my opinion at least, they look clean. They
Yeah.
look so beautiful. The fact that this collab is happening in the first place is already like awesome because I've for a while I've been like thinking about what if Overwatch did a collab with Transformers, and then now that actually like they teased it in like a season schedule thing that they post on Instagram. Uh, there was like a little like Autobot symbol icon saying July 9th, and I'm like, oh, no way! And I was excited, and the only downside is that compared to um, the other collabs, the um, the One Punch Man collab, the Le Seraphim collab, and the Cowboy Bebop collab, they had an extra like free skin that you can unlock by just playing the game. This time they didn't have one, which was weird. But at the same time, it's not because Hasbro licensing is kind of a bitch. So I can understand why they only had 4 skins, not like a free one. But if there was a free skin, I feel like we could have gotten like Starscream, like a Pharah Starscream skin or something,
Or Soundwave.
Or Soundwave. A lot of people keep saying that if we were to get like a Soundwave skin, it would go to Lucio. You know how Lucio's sound based?
Yeah. You know what? That actually does make sense.
Yeah. So it does make sense, but you know what also makes sense?
What?
If Lucio was jazz.
Oh, that makes even much more sense.
Exactly. See, because Lucio is not he's not a villain, obviously. So it would kind of be like it would Soundwave Lucio, although it would make a lot of sense. I feel like Jazz would make a lot more sense because Jazz is also sound based, isn't he?
I think so.
Kinda, yeah.
Or okay, I was gonna say something else, but I was like, you know what? I don't think they would do that because another sound base robot we know in Transformers is Blaster, but I don't think Blaster is that well known, especially for like in terms of like
No,
advertisement and marketing.
no, he's just kind of he's one of those like niche kind of like nobody, not every. You have to be like a super fan to know who he is.
Yeah. Though speaking of ironicness, um, I also thought like a random thing like Soundwave he likes to eject robots from his chest, and I was thought, what if there was like a Soundwave based mecha for Diva, and Diva had like a suit that could be like Rumble or Frenzy, and when the suit is like
Ooh,
when the mecha is destroyed, it's basically like she's being ejected.
that actually sounds fire. I'm not gonna lie. That I was thinking for Diva. I was also thinking about like if Diva had a skin. The original like G1 Transformers movie. Spike Wigwiki.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about now.
So the exosuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool
Yeah.
to like have
Imagine
like get
imagine the
Spike
mecha could
Wigwiki
also
skin and then
imagine the mecha could transform so Bastion wouldn't be alone.
yeah, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
With the mecha being the exosuit and then Diva being Spike Wigwiki. I don't know. It was just I was just thinking about that. I'm like, I guess that could work too. But it's just it's just one of those other like niche kind of things that you gotta be a fan to know, or you gotta watch the movie to know, or watch the original G1 series to understand.
Yeah.
So I think another reason why they picked only um Optimus, Bumblebee, RC, Megatron. It's just those are like the four that people when someone thinks of Transformers, they think of those specifically. So I feel like
Yeah, they're just the most
it's
marketable, especially Bumblebee.
yeah, they're the most, especially Bumblebee. Oh yeah, for sure. Because everyone loves Bumblebee.
Speaking of Bumblebee,
Can't
do
blame
you
anybody though.
speaking of Bumblebee, do you remember what was it like for you during the time frame where Bumblebee was like absolutely oversaturated during that time?
I didn't really mind it. I mean, I knew that people were like over glazing him, if you know what that means.
Yeah.
But I didn't really mind it because I was one of those people that liked Bumblebee, but I didn't really like glorify him. He was just he was just one of those characters that I really
Yeah,
enjoyed to see on the screen.
I think the biggest
Like
thing.
he was entertaining. Like anytime he was on the screen, like I think he was awesome, and he was very cool.
Yeah, that is a fair point. I think the biggest gripe that I've ever had is the Bumblebee not talking gimmick, and the fact that most of Bumblebee designs are just based on the damn Bayverse designs, and especially when they just rebrand stuff to just fully name it Bumblebee, like in back in Cyberverse where I think it was like season 3 or 4 they just decided Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures, and that really pissed me off.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I feel like sometimes it doesn't kind of make sense because Bumblebee's usually a scout. He's not really that like um I don't know, because he kind of had this like, it felt like he was kind of the Optimus of the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I know in the
Yeah,
freaking 2015 Robots in Disguise, they tried to make him like Optimus.
yeah. No, you can't. You can't just like. Well, I mean, you could, but like, you gotta be able to do it. Like, I'm not saying you can't make him like Prime, but at the same time, I'm saying that Bumblebee isn't really Optimus Prime. You know what I mean? It's just not like they're two entirely different characters. But if you can pull it off, I mean, by all means. But just kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say like do it right because it's kind of like that would be kind of be like it would make it seem like I'm gatekeeping the idea, but like
Yeah.
of Momo being just like a scout. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess I should agree with the whole, you shouldn't say do it right, but at least like don't make it like so like don't try to like freaking shove it down our throats that you just want to make Bumblebee grow and be more than just a scout. Like the fact that they kept on
Yeah.
making Bumblebee like repeat and remind you over and over and over again, hey, guess what? I'm the leader of the team. And speaking of RID 2015, while I sort of don't mind the show, even though I never watched much of it, I did see a video about how not just Bumblebee's like immature personality, but also the fact that they treat Optimus Prime like an old man, and that they make him like so dense and stupid. Also,
Yeah, and it's just kind of that was weird. I just it was just no, it was just no, I'm not used to Optimus like just like that. You know what I mean?
yeah, and it's even more
Because
ironic that.
Optimus is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
All right, sorry. It's because mostly in basically all Transformers media, Optimus is basically, literally the iconic term Robo Jesus.
Yes. I mean that's the funny part is that he's God in a sense.
Yeah. And I guess this ain't the first time we've had bad versions of Optimus. I mean, we have Bayverse Optimus, who's just turned into a psycho murderer. Had the War for Cybertron trilogy Netflix series where we don't know what the hell they're doing with Optimus. Shit like that.
Oh, they did.
I guess
No,
honestly
I think they were just
the only perfect version of an imperfect Optimus was the one from Transformers Animated. That's because A, he was young, and B, he wasn't technically a prime.
no. So it kind of it wasn't a prime yet, so it kind of passes. In a, you know.
Yeah.
Uh, but like yeah, any more Transformers?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think we've talked up enough Transformers as is.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can hear any clinking, but I'm like grabbing my plastic cups because I still have like some flavor syrups and boba. I don't know if I told you this, but a few months ago when I went to like a Costco, I saw like this box that had like you could make your own like your own milk tea, and you have your like your own brown sugar boba stuff like that. It comes in 3 flavors. There was brown sugar, taro, and matcha.
Oh, I think you told me this the other day, or like a few weeks ago. You were telling me about how you made your own.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
buy it.
oh yeah, I did. And yeah, the milk tea boba teas and the fruit popping boba teas.
I never actually had boba myself. I just knew it. It was. I just knew it existed, and I knew the time it was like trendy online, and um, I just I didn't really care for it, but I'll try it one day. I'll give it a shot.
You know, speaking
I'm
of,
just not one to follow trends like that.
I mean, I guess technically in my mind, I didn't really see it as a trend. It was like, oh, you know, it's just a really good, you know, Japanese drink that anyone can enjoy. And speaking of the
Yeah.
boba tea, I guess the one trend that people would do with boba tea is that they would just drink up all the milk tea, take all the bobas, put it in their mouth, and just fire it from their straws.
Cause that's fun. That looks fun. I actually want to try that. It looks so funny.
Yeah,
'Cause
it looks fun,
you suck up all
and the
the bubbles.
popping noise they make when they fly out of the straws is also fun.
Satisfying. I
Yeah,
want to try that next. My first time if I try it.
you know,
What do you recommend?
in
Like as a like the first time, I guess.
well, the milk tea I would recommend, since if okay, so if you want to like try something basic, then I would say your best bet would be the brown sugar flavor, because you know it's recognizable flavor, and the brown sugar bobas, they're also not bad. But if you really want to try the something like unique, I was gonna say matcha, because matcha is a pretty good flavor, but I honestly recommend that you try taro. Taro, I wasn't
No?
sure myself what it tasted like, and I even asked my sister, and she said it was something like a sweet potato or yam flavor. And I tried it, and honestly, yeah, it's I'd never had yam, but it definitely has that yam aftertaste to it.
Oh. I guess I'll have to try that one, either that or the brown sugar.
Yeah, it's funny. I used to hate matcha because I would try like something that had like green tea matcha, and the one thing I didn't like was mostly like the weird minty aftertaste. I don't know how to describe it, but with matcha, there was like a bitter, uh, sort of minty aftertaste to it, and I didn't like it. And I don't remember when, but
Oh.
after a few years later, I decided to try something matcha, and I just love it now. Hell, even like matcha flavored candy, I love it.
I mean, stuff like that, you might not you'll just like not like it at first, and then you kind of like try it a little more, and then eventually it just kind of grows on you. It's weird how the brain works like that.
Yeah.
Uh, so what other flavors do you think you make?
Well, I don't. Well, I don't
Or
know about other flavors, but I don't know. Well, well, I guess if not boba tea, I did also say there's like milk teas that you could put jellies in it. Like I think the strawberry flavor would be a pretty good way to start.
okay. Is there like there's like fruit flavors too, right? Like watermelon. You know?
Yeah,
I'm
but
not knowledgeable with this kind of stuff. So just like
yeah, the
I'm
fruit
kind of like
flavors. Yeah, the fruit
okay,
flavors is for the popping boba tea.
no, okay. What else? Now, again, I'm not knowledgeable on all of that, but is there like a chocolate flavor? Maybe
I think there might be.
somewhere around there.
I think there might be some chocolate milk tea flavors.
'Cause I actually kind of want to. I think that's what I want to go for if that exists. I might try that first, and then I'll start.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure,
from there.
because you know their mothers can hear you, but I think they'll let us know.
Okay, all right, yeah, because you kind of just cut off. But what were you saying?
Yeah, so I was gonna reiterate the places that I can recommend that you can get your boba teas, like Kung Fu Tea or let me try to remember. There was well, Kung Fu Tea is one place, but there's another place. Uh, Hold on, my memory is bad. The worst part is it's because there's some of the names to it that like it sounds weird and it's hard to remember. Um, Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, okay. So the other place where you can get boba tea is called Gongcha. Like I'm not kidding. That's literally the name of the
Is
other
it
place.
is it like a chain kind of thing going, or is it just like an individual place, or like or places?
They're basically like chain places. You know, Kung Fu Tea, Gongcha. There's also another place. It doesn't really have boba tea, but it has crepes called Tea Swirl. Honestly, it's one of my favorite places to get crepes.
Other than amusement parks, or other than like yeah that and
Yeah.
um, county fair. I never had crepes before.
Oh, really? You're
I'm
missing
not
out.
one to like. Oh, yeah, I know. I miss out on a lot of things. I don't really like eat like stuff that a lot of people do. I know I'm sure it's good though. But I'll give it a try. I'll
Yeah.
give.
Yeah. So,
I'm willing to
so,
give
so yeah, the
a try
crepes in Tea Swirl are
something
not
that.
like any other crepes because when you get a crepe from Tea Swirl, they basically like they make it like a cone shape on the crepe, and they fill it up with different stuff. Two notable things I would get for a crepe is I don't remember the name exactly, but it's basically a crepe that has Nutella, banana, and also some like I think some like white yogurt. And it's pretty good, and it also has like little chewy chocolate cubes. The second one, on the other hand, I remember the name. It's called Chocolate Nut Party. It's literally just a crepe where it's stuffed with like Nutella, little chocolate cubes, little chocolate pearls, and it has like nuts, like peanuts, pistachios, and they also top it off with like 2 sticks of chocolate pocky, and you also get a side of chocolate ice cream with that too.
Like a specialty type kind of cooking.
Yeah. They also give out stuff like iced coffees and chai iced tea. I don't think you've heard of that, right?
I've heard of it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah, stuff like that.
interesting.
Hmm.
Uh, so I did mention something about I did mention like amusement parks and stuff like that in Paris. I've been recently watching videos about like Six Flags and SeaWorld and like county fair rides and stuff like that. Have you ever been to them?
Um, the only place I've been to is SeaWorld, and the part of SeaWorld I've been to is a water park called Aquatica in Florida.
Oh. Is that like is it just like a you said it was a water park.
Yeah.
Um does it have anything else besides, water rides and stuff? And
Well,
pools? Does it have
oh
a wave pool?
yes, it has a wave pool.
All right, because no water park is complete without a wave pool. Those are awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Oh yeah, and I'm also glad you asked what else it has because this is I think it is mostly a kids thing, but obviously some teens and adults can go there. But there's also like this ginormous like playground. I don't remember what the area is called, but it's like a giant like tower castle thingy, and it has a ginormous bucket. Like it fills up with water over time, and once it fills up,
Oh,
it
those.
like yeah tips over and splashes people with a ginormous river of
I
water.
I love like water playgrounds like that. Um those are like probably the best parts about um those are the best parts about water parks because it's literally just because of the bucket and because it's like
Yeah.
um there's it you just like climb. It's like basically a water jungle gym. It's just like you can like There's little
Yeah.
like water guns on some
Yeah,
places.
water cannons, and when you
You
go
can
to the
spray
stairs,
people
they
with.
have like these hoses that spray you with water. Now it's funny when I go through there, it always feels like heavy on me for some reason. Like every time I'm sprayed with like the water hoses, it's weird.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's very weird.
Also, to kind of add on, like when we were discussing about hating something and liking it, in water parks,
Uh-huh.
I used to hate water slides because I have a fear of heights. Though
Uh-huh.
in that water playground, I did ride on some water slides and it was honestly really fun. And
See,
there was also another water slide. It wasn't part of the playground per se, but it was like this. Imagine this. It's like a super tall water slide. It has like what looks like bumps, and you have to like sit on on like a tarp. Like when I rode on that, I felt my adrenaline rushing
oh,
and I was like bouncing on my way down.
though I love those where you have to use like tarps and shit like that, or like inflatables, lifesavers, and all that.
Yeah. I also remember
So
going
those,
Yeah, I also remember going to like a regular like theme park or a small amusement park, and I do remember also going on a normal slide with like a little burlap sack, just sliding down and bouncing.
yeah, if you have to like have like some sort of accessory with you, yeah, you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, speaking of little theme parks and amusement parks, I also remember this one time where we went to this a little amusement park called Fun Spot in Florida. Have you heard of it?
I've heard of the name Fun Spot. I never.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically this amusement park. It has like I think it has a Ferris wheel, it has a few roller coasters, it has a ginormous arcade. Like in front of the arcade there's like a ginormous like freaking like crane where you can basically pull out stuff like a water container full of money, you can get like a freaking Xbox console, stuff like that. Or giant
Oh, that's
plushes.
pretty cool.
Yeah. And
So
it also has this like
it's like a
cool
Dave and Buster's.
it also has this cool go-kart ride area. Like I remember, like one of the times I went to Fun Spot, I went on like a go kart with my sister. Like she said, like I was a pretty good steer because we were riding the whole go kart area, and I was like freaking like turning and making steers and not bumping into people. And speaking of which,
Is
I remember a few years ago when I went to Fun Spot, I was like looking forward to like playing and like going on different areas. I think I only remember going on like one or two rides, but unfortunately, I know my sister took off with my cousins to go on a roller coaster, and for some reason we didn't see them afterwards. Unfortunately, after like the one or two rides, we spent like the entire evening until it was night to look for them. And once it was night, I got so mad because I didn't get to go on like any other rides, and it took
man,
forever to stand in front of the freaking go kart ride. Like I ended up like going to the arcade, but I don't think I even played any of the arcade games. I was like really mad.
you just had to stand in lines and stuff, and it's just
Yeah, I was like freaking
I
walking
would.
around with my relatives looking for my sister and my cousins.
Man, that's tough. I
Yeah,
hate it. I hate it when shit like that happens.
yeah,
It's kind of a waste, a little bit of waste of money too, because you actually.
yeah. That's the thing. You pay and you pay. You go on like two rides and then you just leave when it's nighttime. That really fucking irks me. Like, like it was like a couple of years ago. I guess now, I guess I'm sort of over it. But at the same time, like, at the moment, like it really sucks that you only get to do like one or two things and then that's basically it. You just have to walk around and look for someone. And turns out they were still like riding the roller coaster.
See, they really needed to get this up. As
Speaking of roller coasters, I also remember on going to Universal Studios and there's this roller coaster called Rip Ride Rocket, and like that's the only ride my sister and my cousins like going on. I never like going on roller coasters. Like I feel like one of these days if I go on a roller coaster, I'm just gonna have a heart attack and die.
well,
Oh, in fact, you know what?
uh,
Let me tell you this. This is a sort of embarrassing story, but I also remember on Universal Studios, there's another roller coaster ride that was based off the Mummy movie. Like, I went in line, I got on, and like, I wasn't sure, but I wasn't knowing what to expect. And then I was told it was a roller coaster. I was young at the time. I was told it was a roller coaster. I started panicking, and I started, admittingly, I was also crying because I did not want to go on a roller coaster. So, I was like getting upset and crying until I got to walk
Yeah.
out.
They didn't let you know that it was a roller coaster. They just kind of told you,
At the
or they
last
didn't let you
second.
beforehand. Dude, that's torture.
Yeah.
I had a similar thing going on. So there's this ride. I was like 7, I think. I went to Six Flags Great America. Um, there's this Dark Knight ride. Like Batman. You remember the movie Dark Knight
Yeah.
with Batman, Joker, Heath Ledger, and
Mm-hmm.
stuff? So yeah, there's a ride that's based off of that. It's an indoor ride. It's like a mouse. It's a it's like a in the type of roller coaster is called like a mouse ride. So it's kind of like um the the trains have like 4 seats for like 4 people, obviously, and then uh, it has a lot of like tight turns, drops, and all that stuff. So I was excited at first to go in, and then there was like you know how some queue lines they have like like a movie that they play for the audience to like kind of immerse them even more for this ride,
Yeah. To kind of like ease them in.
ease them in, kind of like get a feel.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so at the time, I thought that movie. After we're done with the movie, I kind of got skeptical of the ride because I didn't know exactly what I was expecting, and there was a lot of like. Keep in mind, still, I was 7, so some of this stuff kind of freaked me out. So it kind of made me we were far deep in the line, and then suddenly I just started like regretting my decision to go on this. I started like crying. I just like out of nowhere just started crying out of fear, and then we had to like wait.
Yeah.
My mom and my aunt, we just had to like wait till the line was over. So they just told me to um, just go across the, just get in one of the trains and then just like sit out for it, like on the other side, because like there's an entrance. The entrance comes in, you have to like you're forced to sit on a car on a train, and then on the other side is the exit. So I had to like hop on a train and then get off it from the exit side. Uh, needless to say, I kind of like you know, long story short, I chickened out. But I did go back to ride it, and to this day, it's my favorite ride at Six Flags.
So
I'm not
bas-
really one to ride. I'm not really one to ride. I'm a big pansy. I'm not one to ride rides that like go upside down and shit. But I did go on this drop ride on a roller coaster called the Raging Bull. Have you heard of the Raging Bull?
no.
Okay, all right. So that was like my first big roller coaster, and I didn't. I was not ready for this. So I kind of put myself in an unavoidable situation. I told whoever was gonna ride it with me, I told them beforehand, before, like I think it was the day before, no matter what I say or no matter what I do, no matter what I do or say, that'll like convince you guys to like not get me on the ride. Just say no. Just you have to say no. You said you were gonna go on this ride, so you're gonna go on it. You said no, like no, you can't chicken out. Basically, I'm just basically told my future self that you can't chicken out. You have to go on this ride. So the Raging Bull was probably the most intense fucking drop ride I've ever been on. Like holy shit. If you look up videos of it, so like it goes all the way up, like about like I want to say like 180 some feet, like 200 feet. There's like a small little drop at the end, and then the second drop literally just goes down like vertically, just straight fucking down, almost a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, I'm looking up the video right now on
And
YouTube.
I literally just felt my soul like slowly like just escape my body as I was holding on for dear life. It was the oh shit. Sorry,
It's alright.
sorry. I accidentally pressed my power button
It's okay.
on my headset, but like it was the most intense feeling I've ever felt of my life, and till this day, I can still feel it. When I
Jesus.
think about when I went to the Raging Bull, I can still feel it. Like to this day, I'm kind of like that's the only time I rode it too. To this day, I'm just like I'm still shaking about it, so I don't know if I want to get on it or not. I might get it on it one more time in the future, but like that was crazy. That was like I'll never forget that. I'll never forget the feeling of that first drop. But apparently that was like one of the more intense rides compared to the other ones that just like the one at Twist and Upside Down and shit. So yeah, I was hit in the face harder than if I were to go on this other ride. There's like a Batman ride that instead of like being on the train, the train seats kind of hang. If you've seen roller coasters like that,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So I might overcome my fear and just probably go on that one because apparently that one's like less intense than the Raging Bull and the other ones. So one of these days I'll overcome my fear of just like underlying fear of like going upside down on a roller coaster.
I honestly don't think I'll
But
ever get over my fear of roller coasters. You know, speaking of roller coasters, I know there's also a roller coaster in Magic Kingdom called the Seven Dwarfs Minecart Ride. And honestly, the weird part
oh
is
yeah.
I don't want to ride a roller coaster, but for some reason, I'm like thinking, should I just like talk myself into going on there?
Um, I mean, I like a lot of things. I feel like yeah, I mean, go for it if you wanna. I'd say just start slow, and if you want to start with that, go right ahead. Um, it's not it's not like super. From what I understand, it doesn't seem to be like super intense of a ride, but it's actually like it's kind of like that. Like in between, like even little kids can ride it and stuff. I hope we're not. I hope I know which ride you're talking about. 'Cause I
Yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
yeah. Yes, roller coasters scary,
Yeah.
but it's like a fun scary. And
For you, fun, scary. For me, scary, scary.
yeah. What else?
Well,
Ah, fuck.
I guess on the topic of
Oh,
Disney, um, I'll tell you this. So Magic Kingdom, like every time my family would go to Florida, whenever we decide to go to Disney World, Magic Kingdom is pretty much the only place we go to. However, December, my family went to Epcot for once. I mean, I think we still
ooh.
also did go to Magic Kingdom, but I also remember going to Epcot. Honestly, it was my first time going in there, and honestly, I enjoyed it a lot.
I want to go to Epcot. I want to go to Disneyland because that's on my bucket list. Before I die, I want to be able to go on at least one of those two. And we're lucky enough to go to Epcot too.
Yeah.
It's exciting. Isn't there like a isn't there like a Tron ride over there?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, you know what? Speaking of Epcot, not only about the Tron ride, but I remember, um, we we walked all around Epcot, and and Epcot has like this area where it's like, it shows like different regions of the world, like showing different countries. The one part I actually remember going is the Japan area. Like I'm serious. Like there's like a whole Japan area. They inside there's like a shop, and you can like get anything. Like you can get like a kimono, you can get like a samurai sword, which my dad and my brother did. They also have like Japanese snacks,
Cool.
and funny enough, they also have like some anime merchandise and stuff. Like they have like Nintendo stuff, and they have like a few anime figures and stuff like that too. Plushes, toys, figures, stuff like that. And the reason I remember it so much is because me and my brother, we stood there in that area. Well, I stood there in that area for so long because my family was like freaking looking around. And again, my dad and my brother ended up getting like two some katanas. My brother
Are
got.
they like actual katanas with like
I think no, they're not. No, they're not real. Like I think they're like sort of like
Oh,
replicas. I think my brother got a small one that you can stand
okay.
on the desk. My dad got like a real life size katana that we like have displayed on like a holder in my living room.
Cool. You guys still got it?
Yeah, we still have it.
Nice.
Oh, also I'm looking at the live chat. Someone saying strawberry smoothie with tapioca boba. That also sounds like a good choice.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Oh, I also remember going to.
nice.
I also remember in Epcot, there's also this China area. Also, you go inside like this big temple, and it has like a sort of like I don't know how to say this, but it's like they're like a 360 screen. Like they're like multiple screens that like show. It's hard to say it. My throat's getting itchy, but yeah, it's like a screen that's like 360, and you can like see like various angles around you showing us like the history and stuff about like stuff that goes on in China. And after that, we went to eat lunch in the China area. I got like a teriyaki chicken with rice. It was pretty okay.
Cool.
Uh,
Oh,
make
shit.
make your you're making your model dance.
Yeah. That was an accident. I'm trying to like.
It's okay. You know what? Um, uh, just to take a brief moment. I'm just gonna. Where's the mirror area?
There's over here.
I'm a shark. I'm a cat shark.
You're a Gura.
Yes. I'm trying to do one of the. Okay,
It's got a Sonic.
I can dance too.
Um,
Oh, I just did a 360.
one has like tax.
Okay. Also, I guess to I'm gonna do a little quick close off on. Wait, no, not a close off. I'm gonna continue on the Epcot thing. Since it was December, obviously, when we were walking around Epcot, there was like a giant Christmas tree in the center. Also, one of the attractions I remember going to, I think it was called Mission Earth. Basically, where you walk in, you see like a bunch of movies that show you how to be like how to be a space cadet, and you go inside like this little a simulation like you're flying a rocket ship. Like you have to be like four people, and you're like assigned different tasks. I don't remember what I was assigned, but you basically do that, and you basically have to like have a safe landing. And once we landed,
Okay.
we went to the gift shop, and I got like a freeze dried ice cream sandwich. Like straight up, that was my first time having a freeze dried treat.
Really?
Hmm.
I didn't know they had offered that kind of stuff.
I mean, freeze dried ice cream sandwiches for astronauts makes sense.
Does make sense. Yeah.
It also had a bunch of Star Wars things too. And look, I'm gonna say this: the one thing I hate seeing in Star Wars is goddamn Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. What's his? He has a name.
Well,
Because that's not exactly Baby Yoda. That's
I mean, he's also
he's just the same species.
he's also referred to as the child.
The child, but he has a name. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
It starts with a G, I think. I don't remember his name. But yeah,
Oh my god, I just
I only
realized
watched
I
like the
tasted
very
the
first
ice cream.
episode of The Mandalorian.
Yeah. So yeah, freeze dried ice cream. I had the normal one, but my mom also got one that was like a mint chocolate chip flavor. I tried that too, and it was pretty good. You know what? In
What are the
fact,
other flavors you tried?
that's basically it. I just tried those. You know what? Let me say it. Let me do
No,
this. For you guys in the live chat, do you like mint chocolate chip ice cream? Yes or no?
who wouldn't?
I
I don't
myself,
know.
I love it. I don't care, and it does not taste like toothpaste.
Yeah, for a lot of people, mint is kind of like a hit or miss. I mean, mint for me, I don't care. But like, for some reason, some people like just taste like it's either mint or it's toothpaste. It's one or the other. And but for me though, it's not. It doesn't really bother me that much, really. I think it's because a lot of people just use um a lot of people just use like mint flavored toothpaste, and that's kind of why I like. It's kind of a hit or miss for a lot of people.
I mean, I guess it is fair. I'm looking at the
Or
live
maybe
chat
some
and
crack
seeing the comment.
on
Mint kind of gives me headache. On a rare occasion, it's good. I see. Well, I'll say this: mint chocolate chip ain't the only flavor I like. Um, One of my other big favorites I like is peanut butter ice cream and banana ice cream. There are two specific flavors I really like. It's when I go to the supermarket and I get like I think Ben and Jerry's. There's a ice cream called chocolate peanut butter cup. It's basically peanut butter ice cream with mini Reese's cups in it, and it's really good. And the second Ben and Jerry's
I
flavor I got is
love Reese's ice cream.
yeah. Okay, my second favorite flavor is Chunky Monkey, which is basically banana ice cream with walnut and chocolate chunks in it, and it slaps.
That was an interesting one. I've tried it once. I think it was a bad experience because I didn't
Really?
really like it, to be honest. No,
Damn.
just a bad experience, I guess. I'll try it again. I'll give it another try one day. I don't know.
Another banana ice cream flavor I remember trying. I think it was a month ago. I went to this ice cream place called I think Stone Cold Ice Cream. I think it's called. They had like this little flavor called banana Jello pudding ice cream. I tried that one and it was pretty good.
Never had that one.
Yeah,
Not really.
the flavor kind of reminds
Wasn't
me
really
of
advocate for.
yeah, the flavor kind of reminds me of banana bread, and I also love banana bread.
Yeah, I like banana bread. Banana bread I can get behind.
Yeah, and I also
Way
love
too
like for breakfast,
way
like
too.
if somebody in the family will make like waffles or pancakes, since I have a waffle iron, we can like cut up bananas and like mix it in. I think it's very good, though I feel like I prefer banana in.
You prefer what? Sorry, you cut off there.
I think I prefer bananas in pancakes.
Bananas. I never tried.
You never tried it?
No, dude. The more we talk about food, the more you're gonna realize I'm just kind of like I've never tried a lot of things. I'm not really like a. I'm
Okay,
not a
then.
food
Okay, then
advocate.
let's test that.
I'm more of a eat. I'm more of an eat to live kind of person.
All right.
But I do have there are things that I do like. Well,
All right, then. Let's test out
obviously.
the foods that I've tried that I don't think you've tried.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, how do you had corn dogs?
No.
Hmm. Okay, well, here's a reason why I think you should try corn dogs. Okay, so not just regular corn dogs, but there's also Korean corn dogs where it could either have one half is hot dog, one half has mozzarella cheese, and it's not just that, but the outer part of the fried batter it also includes like little potato cubes, and they also
Huh.
sprinkle sugar on it, and it's really good.
That's interesting for a corn dog.
Hmm.
Oh, people really put that stuff on corn dogs.
Yep. Again, Korean corn dog, and it's
I never
very
really.
good. The more
That also
ironic part
sounds
is,
kind of strange.
yeah, you would think so. Hell, like I remember also watching videos on YouTube where they like cook egg recipes, and they include like sugar and include like a an oil or something like that. I don't know. I think it's also supposed to be something sweet, and apparently it's also good. Hell, I also remember doing like an egg salad sandwich recipe where you include like a little bit of sugar and a little bit of salt, and it's pretty good. Though one time when I made an egg salad sandwich, I accidentally added a little too much sugar, and egg the egg kind of tasted kind of like custard.
Custard, egg custard.
Yep.
Where I work, we offer custard. It's called Culver's.
have I been to
Have you ever
Revolving
heard of
Sushi?
collabs before?
I've
Huh?
never been to the live chat. I was asked, have I been to Revolving Sushi? Um,
Oh,
I've never been to a sushi restaurant, with the conveyor belts and stuff like that. But I honestly really want to, and I think I've been to a sushi restaurant before, but just not one where there's like a revolving conveyor belt.
okay.
I've tried this. Not just normal sushi rolls. I remember I've been to a hibachi restaurant, and my favorite sushi there is California rolls. It consists of it consists of avocado and imitation crab, and it's really good. And I've also tried the sushi called nigiri sushi. It's basically just a ball of rice and a slab of raw fish on there. I've only tried the salmon version, and I think I've also tried an egg version too. And I've wanted to try the tuna one, but I didn't. But honestly, when I want to go to I want to go to a friggin' sushi restaurant with the conveyor belts because honestly, it sounds really cool.
It does sound pretty interesting.
Yeah. The only huge
Well,
drawback is I have to be careful with sushis. Like, I have to make sure that they don't have like crab or if they don't have like shrimp in it due to my allergies.
oh yeah, I remember telling me you had like a shellfish allergy.
Yeah, but again,
Unfortunate.
if it has imitation crab, then that's perfectly fine.
Yes, because it's not technically crab. It's imitating
Yeah, yeah,
crab.
usually. Huh.
Oh, all right, let's keep the cycle going. Let's see. I'm gonna embarrass myself even further over food.
All right. Let me think. Let me. Oh, hold on. Let
Wearing
me.
the appropriate
Yeah, hold on.
avatar for this. This is the field of
Yeah,
food.
yeah. Hold on, let me leave. Let me read the live chat. Yeah, I usually have anything with avocado. I tried raw salmon, but I think I prefer raw tuna. Hmm. I don't think I've tried
Never.
raw fish by itself. Um,
No.
having just raw fish is called sashimi, but I do want to try it. And also, OMG, no way. I feel bad. You can't have fried shrimp. Funny enough, hold
Unfortunately.
on. Before we continue the cycle, I remember when I used to live in the old house back when I was young. I know sometimes my family would make like fried breaded shrimp. I never really thought I'd like shrimp, and I remember my parents like forced me to eat it, even though I never wanted to. But
Um,
thankfully they realized, oh wait, I'm allergic to shrimp, so I can't have it.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I I've only fish I've ever had was cod, salmon, walleye, and unwillingly tried shrimp, like breaded shrimp.
Mm.
Um, so what I mean by unwillingly is that one night my abuela bought like a little cup of like popcorn chicken like, from Walmart or like a couple of those,
Ah.
and she decided to heat it up for me one night when I came from work. And when she was done heating them up, I tried one. I tried one of the popcorn chickens, and it had like this weird, very strange flavor that I've never tried before. It was weird. It was not. It just what I tasted, what I thought was popcorn chicken, was not popcorn chicken. So when we looked at the cup once again, it said breaded shrimp,
So basically, you
breaded and
tried
jumbo shrimp.
popcorn shrimp.
I tried I tried popcorn shrimp without realizing it. I just like tasted it, and I like my face like just scrunched up. I'm like, wait a minute,
Ah.
something's off about this. This is. I was like, wait, no, this isn't popcorn chicken. What the fuck? Um, needless to say, uh, I was left traumatized. And will I try shrimp ever again? I don't know. uh, but yeah, like I said, I've had salmon, cod, and walleye. That's about it.
Huh. All right. Okay, now we're gonna go back to seeing what foods you've never tried, and I'm trying to brainstorm.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Let's let's see. This is tough to think because there's a lot of foods out there. I'm trying not to think of the basic ones. Ooh, you know what? I think someone in the live chat helped us. Opinions on udon. Udon is basically another form of noodles. Have you tried that?
Can you take a guess as to what answer?
What?
Can you take a guess as to what I'm about to say?
You never. Oh, you never tried it. Okay, so first.
No, I'm telling you, most of these are gonna be like, I never had it.
All right,
I'll
first
be
off.
like, I never had it.
All right, first off,
I
let me
don't
say
have
my answer. So my opinion on udon, I never regularly eat udon, but I remember one time I did try a pack of udon noodles. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of confusing because it was basically a different form of noodles to cook that wasn't ramen. But I guess it was pretty alright because, you know, they're just thick noodles. But yeah, so what? But would I try udon again? I would be open to, honestly. Okay, now before we continue, okay, I want you to tell everybody, the your relationship with noodles.
I'm putting me on the spot for this. Okay, all right. So, life, I've been eating ramen noodles up until about like I want to say 5 years ago. One day I had like a creamy chicken flavored ramen, which at the time I was obsessed with, as because to me it tasted way better than uh, just regular ramen flavored chicken flavored. I'm sorry, chicken flavored ramen. Long story short, that was the last time I've ever had ramen because that same night, somehow that ramen was unable to be digested in my system, and it was like it caused a blockage somewhere in me. So yeah, I had to like I had to go to the hospital, and I don't necessarily remember what they did to me, but somehow they gave me something. They did something to me to like kind of flush it out. So I'm not a medical scientist. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know any of that shit. So all I do know is that somehow they flush it out of me, and I'm just never having ramen ever again.
Yeah.
No, it's just
The funny thing is, I was gonna say former ramen, but now suddenly, I want to thank you for reminding me about the whole thing with you and ramen. So I guess we're gonna
I was
definitely
about to
cross
say
that
yeah,
out because
yeah.
besides the regular ramen I've had, I had curry ramen, and it was pretty good.
Curry. I think it's a nice combination actually.
It's creamy, has
That's
little potato cubes, carrots, and meat.
what you'd have in a curry, but also in style of ramen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Makes sense. All right.
All right.
What's next?
All right. Hmm. I shall be brainstorming. Uh, um, okay. It's gonna take a while because.
Just another food that pops up in your head. Just anything.
Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna go into familiar territory just to help make it easier because despite despite how predictable it might be, there are gonna be some different results. Okay, so pizza. I know all of us had it, we love it, but there was one unique pizza I've had, and I definitely know you haven't had before. It's a pizza that has vodka sauce.
Vodka sauce?
Yeah, like
Okay, that's news to me.
yeah, because there's also a pasta called penne alla vodka, and it's basically like an orange tomato sauce, and it's really good.
And it's got vodka in it.
No, you don't get drunk.
So oh, I was going to say. So we got alcohol and pizza before we got
No,
GTA 6.
No, they do include, they do pour some alcohol in it, but not like, to where you get drunk. It's like, when they're
Yeah.
cooking the sauce and, when they pour in the alcohol, like, they get like a good burst of flame.
Oh, okay, I see. They do that with like steak and stuff like that too. So I know what you're talking
Hmm.
about.
Yeah. S and judging from teaching you that, you've definitely never had, pizza with vodka sauce or penne alla vodka.
No, because I never had anything outside of cheese and pepperoni pizza. I tried sausage pizzas. You'd think I'd like it, but
Yeah. Oh, I got another good
pep,
suggestion. Calamari.
nothing beats pepperoni. You know, I've only ever had it in like what's it called again? Those little like takoyaki balls.
Ah,
What are they called? It's just takoyaki.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I've had one before, and it's probably yeah no, the like it's hard to describe the taste, but the texture very creamy.
And chewy.
Never had, and very chewy.
Yeah,
I
because
kind of liked it. I kind of liked it, but I was afraid to have it again because I don't know. But I'll definitely because I was at like this corner Japanese restaurants with my friends somewhere in Chicago downtown, and I didn't really know what to get, so I just kind of didn't really get anything at all. I just got a drink. I don't think I was hungry either, but yeah, I think a friend across from me had takoyaki, and it had like bonito flakes on top and everything. So that was also another like a new experience for me. So I tried. That's when I had tried the takoyaki, and honestly, it's not. It's kind of um, it's a weird flavor, I'd say for me. I did like the texture, but like the
yeah,
flavor itself was kind of like it was. It's very hard to describe,
yeah,
but
yeah. The only thing I can
I
describe in takoyaki is it's gooey,
very gooey.
but
I'm not one for
I
gooey
still love.
stuff, but that honestly, well, depends really. Uh, but yeah, I like I like soft food stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh wait,
it was pretty good.
yeah. Oh, we have another question. Have you guys tried eel? It low key tastes like barbecue. I'll admit it.
I never,
No, I have not had eel before.
never, never had eel. What type of eel?
I think
There's
just,
like different.
I think just eel in general.
There's like there's like a lot of eel, like moray, electric, all that stuff.
Yeah. Funny enough, I remember the scene from the first Rush Hour movie, and for some reason the Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, the scene where they made eel kind of sound quite appetizing.
Yeah, they did. Wait, you said Rush Hour?
Yeah,
Have you seen you've seen all the Rush Hour movies, right?
just the first two.
Okay, I am going to just for like 5 seconds. I'm gonna glaze over Rush Hour. I think the Rush Hour series is probably the best trilogy of all time, in my opinion. But nothing will beat the first one. The first one is just I fucking love the first Rush Hour movie.
Didn't
It's
they?
so it's so funny. Nothing will top it, in my opinion. Nothing else will top the
Didn't they
first
also
Rush
make a
Hour movie.
fourth Rush Hour movie?
I I no, I think they kind of I don't remember.
I don't know. Might be my mind fucking with me.
I think there were rumors going on there being a fourth one, but I doubt they make a fourth one because have you seen that? You've seen the movies? What kind of humor they use and shit? Like, if
Yeah.
Rush Hour was made today, it would not pass
Yeah.
for what they cover in terms of what they say and shit. So, so I doubt that they if they're actually making a Rush Hour 4, I doubt that would like end up being finished because or it wouldn't be as funny as the original trilogy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because nowadays it's like you can't joke about things that you were normally able to like 40, 30 years ago.
Additional info. Also, apparently Jackie Chan didn't like the script of any of them.
Can't blame him. It's all just kind of like racist jokes and stuff like that. I mean, me personally, they don't bother me that much, but like, it's not for everyone, obviously, because they're racist jokes. I'm not implying that I do. I'm just saying like they don't bother me.
Yeah, don't worry. I get what you're saying. You don't get offended.
Not as easily as people do.
Yeah.
Well, not most, but some. And you gotta be careful what you say.
Yeah.
We go live. Any other foods you got in mind? Like something that's not like seafood based or anything. Anything like Chinese, Japanese, Korean.
All right.
I'm not because like I'm not really that knowledgeable on Korean barbecue, anything like that.
Oh. Well. Okay.
Never
Well.
had this shit.
Okay. Well, we have another suggestion. This time we're going into the Mexican foods. In the live chat it says asada tacos.
Yes, yes, and although I am half Hispanic, I'm also half white, so it's kind of like it's a hit or miss, really, for me. You just gotta be able to do it right, you know. You gotta be able to somehow do it correctly. But the one thing, the one Mexican food that sits at the top for me is either steak milanesa or chicken milanesa, like right at the top.
Ooh,
I
I know what
fucking
taco you
love
haven't
milanesa.
tried. Okay,
Wow.
so
What do you think?
now sometimes with tacos, I'm usually picky because I mostly don't like stuff like tomatoes or onions. However, I'll say this: my favorite taco slash quesadilla is birria tacos.
Go on. Describe.
So birria tacos, I don't know how I can fully describe it, but here we go. So birria taco, the inside. Okay, first off, the taco shell is like orange because I think it's submerged in a sort of like special broth to give it an orange look and flavor. And the inside is beef, cilantro, cheese, and little bits of onion.
Oh, it's an onion,
Yeah,
and then that's about it, right? Yeah.
yeah.
There.
I've tried it and I do like it. The only thing I don't like is when I crunch into the onions. Like, thankfully I don't taste the onions, but I'm a picky motherfucker and I'm not really a big fan of eating like raw onions.
Yeah, no, me neither. Not really. Well, actually, it depends. I kind of like. I'm not an onion guy either, but like if like keep saying word like an it's not really interesting. But it's one of those again. If you do it right, I'll like it. You got to do it a specific way for me. I'm not like I said, I'm not an onion guy, but if you do it right, I'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
You put onions on a burger. I prefer easy onions on a burger.
Yeah, for me with onions, I'll either eat onion rings or crispy curly onions in a burger.
Yes.
All right.
Speaking of curly,
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah.
Curly fries.
Okay, another Mexican food. So, I guess I don't know if this sounds basic or sounds unique to you, but also a little small thing I was gonna say is, ironically, I'm not really a fan of avocados. Like, I do try to give it a taste, like like when I tried avocado in California rolls, but sometimes when my family goes to this nice Mexican restaurant, I love ordering the steak burrito. It's basically a huge fucking burrito cut in half, and it has steak, it has sour cream, I think, it has guacamole, and also rice, and lettuce also. When I eat it, when I eat each half, like it falls apart. But for some reason, I like it. No, wait, not the steak tacos, the chicken tacos. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever heard of
Those are-
something like that?
Yes.
Have you ever had it?
Mm, I think once. That's about it. Have you ever had tacos de lengua?
No, never even heard of that.
No. That's like so basically it's like another tacos, but they use they um they use cow tongue for the meat.
Cow tongue?
They chop up yeah, they chop up the tongue and then that's how you that's the meat and then you put whatever you want on it.
Nice.
It's you gotta actually try it though. It's actually like I didn't think I was gonna like it. It's actually it's kind of so obviously it's gonna taste like beef because it's come from cows, but it's more like I wouldn't say bland. So it's not really a bland flavor, but it's like more. It's a tongue, so it's gonna be like more chewy.
You see, the big problem with that is it might sound good to you, but honestly, I'm also a texture person, and honestly, I don't like when.
Your audio cut off. I don't know what happened. Also, I can't see your avatar. It's kind of. I think it's a piece of. I know. I know the stream can't. But I can't.
Yeah. So I don't really want to try anything like with like tongue because I'm a textures person when it comes to meat. Like, if I'm eating like,
Oh,
hold on, hold on, let me check. That's weird. All right, can you hear me?
yeah.
All right. So, anyways, yeah, I'm a textures person. When it comes to meat, if I eat something like steak or like chicken, I I hate biting into the meat fat or cartilage. Like it's chewy or is like chewy with like a crunch. Like that always makes me want to vomit.
I don't blame you. To be honest, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Um.
So I don't think I'll ever be having.
So I think you probably count.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of. It's a little bit spongy too, so I don't think you. I don't think you'd like it. I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
You know, this also kind of reminded me when I was eating salmon when it was cooked. There was like some like skin on it, no scales, just the skin on it. But for some reason, between like the skin and the meat, there was like this nasty like gray thing. Like the texture of it was horrible. It was like gooey in the worst way possible, like freaking putty.
Mm. Kind of weird. It's a weird kind of like way to describe. Or if food kind of has like a putty texture, it's probably not good.
Yeah.
No, no, or it probably went bad.
Who
I
knows?
might not even know what I'm talking about. I'm just.
I mean, it was a long while back, so I can't really remember. Oh,
How about burgers? Like, what kind of burgers? Like, if you ever had burgers,
who hasn't had burgers?
who hasn't had hamburger in their lives? In their lives?
Hamburger.
I hamburger kind of cheesy like on your burger if you have cheese on
Yeah, I always have cheese. Every time I have a burger, it's always got to be
it.
yellow American. Though I think one time I did have a burger
That's
with,
usually the case for me too.
yeah. Although I think one time I had a burger with mozzarella in it.
Mozzarella cheese? Never had that actually.
Really?
No, not at all. I mean, I've had cheddar and Swiss. I've had mozzarella cheese before. I really like mozzarella cheese. I just never had it on a burger, so I might have to try it.
Ah. Also, I'm still reading the
Uh,
live chat. Also, what about Vegemite? Have you tried it? No, I haven't tried it, but I am aware of it.
what is it?
Vegemite is basically a spread that is made from that is from Australia.
Spread from Australia.
Yeah.
So it's like
I think it's I think it's either like a wheat or a barley spread, but Australians really enjoy it, but people hate it because they say it's like salty and soury and nasty. I've never tried it, but
uh,
I guess I might be open to giving it a try. And the additional comment: if you haven't, use it sparingly because it's super salty.
it's very salty, high in sodium. Just like my diet. I got a lot. I eat a lot of sodium in my diet. It's probably not good. But I remember to flush it down with water. Should always drink water. Always drink water. Keep yourself hydrated, guys. Always remember that.
Yes,
Forget to hydrate yourselves.
yes,
If
hydration
you
is
haven't
very
drinking
important.
water yet, you should.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
If you don't drink water at all, what the fuck is wrong?
yeah.
Don't
Have
drink
you
water.
not had water at all? Well, what are you doing? Go get yourself a glass of water right now,
What are you
or a
doing?
bottle of water right now.
No water. Doesn't matter. Drink water. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, this is Nitro. Yeah, this little PSA brought you by Nitro Central and Sleepbound.
Yes. Drink water. You should everybody should always enforce to drink water. Because if you don't, kidneys your kidneys will thank you if you do. If not, your kidneys will start developing, I don't know, kidney stones or something.
Yeah.
You don't want kidney stones. I had a family member once that had kidney stones.
Yeah, I think someone in my family also had kidney stones. Not a fun experience.
No, it's not at all. Never fun to have any. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Also, looking at the okay, so we've reached 1 hour and 38 minutes of this podcast, and I'm gonna take this time to, as a reminder, that if you guys want to donate to help me out, you can donate to me at Streamlabs. I have the link pinned to the live chat, or you can also donate to my Ko-fi to help me out. You know, but at the same time, it's optional if you guys want to. Anyways,
Subscribe.
yeah, also, yeah, not only subscribe to me, but also subscribe to my good friend Sleepbound, because he has his videos, but he's also got a funny series called Studio Stooges, and I recommend you give it that you watch it.
Yes. Shameless plug. It's a little like Transformers universe. It's not really it's not really like the best thing in the world, but it's there if you want to watch it.
If you want to have your little yucks.
Well, you can. Yeah.
If you
put
want,
my channel in the description if you want to.
yeah,
I don't
if you
know
want,
how you do it,
yeah,
but
yeah, if you want your hee-haws.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not really one to feel good about shameless plugs, but there it is, in case you want to.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Also, you're also being asked if you have Insta.
that's a good question. My Instagram, I do have Instagram, but right now, it's been under construction for a long time, so I'm kind of keeping it like I'm gonna keep it private for now. But
All right.
eventually I'll like put it in. It's on there. Just we're having. I'm just having difficulties with it. You know, not really difficulties per se. It's just it's not ready to be shown up yet.
Alrighty.
But yeah,
Well, you heard it there. All right, now let's jump back and find other discussion to talk about.
I've actually had this Instagram account for holy shit, 10 years.
Oh, really?
I've had this account for 10 years. Yes, this account that I have that I've rebranded over and over and over for the
Jeez.
past 10 years to different things.
Damn.
It was Godzilla themed, and it was FNAF themed, then it was Smash Bros themed, then it was just kind of like its own thing, my own like universe and stuff like that, and then it was what else? Undertale. Again, there's like a lot of like there's I went through an anime phase, like stuff like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, One Piece. That was just a lot. That was a lot. But right now it's kind of a blank profile because I archived everything. I archived all 1,000 something posts.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was chronically online the past 10 years.
So 10 years ago, that
But
means
I
you
just
started your account back in 2014.
yes, like June, like early June.
Mm,
So 10 years and a month.
damn. I started my Instagram back in 2017.
What did you start off with? Did you just kind of like, did you do what you do today? You just kind of make art or like try to improve and stuff like that, or you just kind of did whatever?
When I first started Instagram, I only had like 2 or 3 tweets. Two of them were just stupid little recordings that I did. One of them I did delete. But then, when I came back to Instagram, I think around 2019, yeah, it was basically what I still do today. Just lots of drawings and art.
A lot of yeah, the same old stuff. Uh,
Which,
I will say you have you have improved quite a lot. I would say that like, your art style like evolved
yeah, I kept on
very
like
nicely.
freaking changing and still trying to improve my art style.
Yeah, see what works, see what doesn't. Kind of workshopping. I mean, do what you got to do to get better.
Yeah.
I used to draw a lot, but then I just kind of quit because I lost motivation over time. I slowly realized maybe drawing isn't just kind of faded over.
Yeah, drawing definitely
And then I
ain't
just
easy.
and it's not. I try to make my own like set of like characters and stuff. I wanted to make like a game, and that's why I'm in college for like game design. But also going through that phase that I went through with drawing is like slowly, like,
Hmm.
not really slowly not being perfect. It's not slowly, but surely it's just not for me. But I am working on a FNAF game. I want to finish it before the 10th anniversary of FNAF, or on time for it. But it doesn't seem like it's gonna be like it's not gonna be the case because
2 months
this is
away.
probably news to you. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's almost done, but I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. It's crashing on me a lot, and I don't know. I need to figure out a way to work around this type of shit. So,
I see.
so it might not be on time for the 10th anniversary of FNAF. Might not. Might not. 50-50. But right now I'm working on Studio Studios. I literally just finished filming episode 10.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's like I went out of order the last 3 episodes. I finished episode 11 like 3 weeks ago or like last month. But
Uh,
I haven't released it yet because I gotta release the other ones first. I gotta release 10, then 11, and then 12. I might film 12 either later tonight or next week if I have time.
yeah, all right then. Okay. Also, I was still looking at the
Even
live
more
chat.
shameless plug.
A question: how long have I been drawing for? Um, I've, I think I have been drawing since I was like, I think around 7 or 8 years old. Or like, I think like back in 2007. I don't remember how old I was there, but basically that's how long I've been drawing for. Um, Usually when I was drawing when I was little, one of the random things I used to do is have a piece of copy paper, print it up to put it up to the TV, and I would like literally trace over the logos of TV networks. I don't know why I
You
did.
just kind of do that. Just like kind of
Yeah, I don't know why I did that, but I just enjoyed
you
it.
practice. You kind of practice, but you try to like just. So basically, you started off with tracing.
Yeah,
You can start somewhere. You know,
funny enough, when I was little, every time
it doesn't always have to be like.
yeah. And when I was little, every time I draw myself, I always like just do a fucking scribble on top of my head and call that hair.
Oh yeah, dude. I was the same way. I just couldn't draw hair or hands or anything like that. I was just kind of like, yeah. I've always struggled with that, so I know how you feel.
And in fact, I was so bad at drawing hair that
Hair or something.
for a small while, like when I would sort of evolve my art style, like when I made my own original characters, I would just mostly have them wear helmets all the time.
I noticed one of the little ones had like a Star Wars kind of like rebel helmet going on, like Luke Skywalker going on.
Yeah, like an X-wing pilot
You know,
helmet.
yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, I've it's
Th-
been a while since I've seen
It's okay.
the first 6 episodes of Star Wars movies. Or it's been a while that I've watched any Star Wars related things at all.
Yeah.
I've only recently got into Star Wars, this like in November, this past November. Well, I've been meaning to get into it for such a long time. Ever since I was little, I was like, huh, I'll watch the Star Wars movies one day. Then I finally did,
Yeah, when I
and a
was
little bit of
first
Clone Wars too.
uh, when I was first introduced to Star Wars, it started off by playing with my uncle's Xbox 360, and I would play Lego Star Wars, and I would play the original
Hell
trilogy.
yeah!
My favorite, like
I wish I would have played that.
yeah, it was mostly the demo, and my favorite episode from that demo was A New Hope.
New Hope, yeah, that's the classic. The classic one.
Yeah,
I wish I did play the Lego Star Wars games growing up. While everyone else was playing Lego Star Wars, I was playing Lego Indiana Jones and stuff like that. Lego Jurassic World,
yeah.
Jurassic Park.
I remember, I remember back in like elementary school, or yeah, I think elementary school. I would pop over to a friend's house because he lived nearby me. He had a classic Xbox, and from there, I remember playing like Lego Harry Potter and Lego Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, I there was also Lego Batman. I've also played Lego Batman too. And I don't know if I played Lego Harry Potter. But I just remember playing Indiana Jones and Lego Batman. It was during the age of Lego games where they didn't speak. They just kind of made noises.
Yeah, they would do like little grunts.
Yeah, I thought that was funny.
By the way, do you, any of you guys in the live chat, do you guys want me to like put on a little bit of music for the background?
It's gotta be it's gotta be royalty free. Otherwise, just before we get I mean, not like we're making money off this anyway, but
Yeah, I don't even have like, I don't even have like 600. I have like 200 or 300 something subscribers. No, most of the
you got
time,
like 300.
yeah, a majority of the times for my streams, I would just put in like any like retro or lo-fi music. Like hell, I'm still probably gonna do that, but at the same time, I'm also gonna, do variety just to make sure it's not old for anybody.
Yeah.
Also in the live chat,
Just
someone said
in between.
in the live chat it said Splatoon music. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna put it because I'd rather not be attacked by Nintendo.
It's Splatoon music.
Yeah. Like,
Some songs go hard actually. Some actually are like
yeah,
no,
but honestly,
nothing beats Calamari Incantation.
yeah.
Nothing beats Calamari Incantation at all.
I think one of the Splatoon musics I've listened to that I remember is I think it's called Bomb Rush Blush, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's a good song.
Yeah, I also listened to the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate remix of it, and it was even more cool, like the most hyped version of it.
Yeah, right.
Hmm.
Yeah, Smash Bros knows how to remix songs. Like,
Yep.
like I'm telling you, like I have a whole playlist of. I forgot you can. In Smash Bros, I forgot you can make like music playlists and stuff like that. It's like, it's a whole like Nintendo Spotify in a game. People made jokes about um, of Smash Bros being like, oh wow, this this whole like music library comes with a free fighting game. Like there's just it's just It's literally, like I said, Nintendo, Spotify kind of thing going on. There's like so many fucking songs.
Yeah.
Insane. I wish they would. I really wish, though. I mean, it's kind of a stretch, but I really wish they put Nintendo songs in Spotify,
Yeah, but
like
you
a
know,
whole, like a whole Smash Bros. Playlist. You know what I mean?
yeah, but Nintendo. Hello, I like money.
Hello, I like
Now, what inspired you to make such amazing games? Money.
money. Yeah, and they're weird about their old games too. They're like
Yeah,
they're embarrassed about their old games. That's why they won't for some reason. Versus other companies where they actually embrace their past,
yeah,
especially Sega with Sonic.
yeah.
If you've seen that video, they uploaded about Shadow and
Yeah.
Shadow's history.
Yep, I saw it.
Yep,
Gameplay
that's an
including
example.
gameplays including O6 and Forces. Despite their reputations, it still has to be acknowledged.
Exactly. I don't know if I can do this.
Huh. Oh yeah. I probably would have asked a question, but June's already over and it's July. But I was gonna, I kind of wanted to wish I could do like a topic on Sonic games. Since we have Sonic X Shadow Generations coming up on October.
Oh, that's right.
I'm Even though I have the original Generations on my Steam, I'm still gonna get X Shadow Generations for the Shadow Generations campaign.
I'm getting Sonic and Shadow Generations for sure. It's like looks so hype. I can't wait to play Radical Highway on HD.
Yeah. And the more annoying thing is they also did like a teaser for the animation of Dark Beginnings, and what annoys me is that they're gonna release all 3 episodes in the fall when the game comes out.
Yeah,
And the teaser animation looks so awesome, especially because
it does.
this is a spoiler for people who didn't see it. So if you don't want to be spoiled, just mute for a little. I'll say this. Hold on. Look. I'm gonna be in vehicle mode while I'm saying the spoilers, and when you see me transform back, you can unmute your mics. Okay? Okay. So
Uh,
I also like the teaser animation so much.
Likes
I
videos.
Yeah. I also love the teaser animation so much because that the fact that they included Emerald from Sonic Battle.
Oh yeah, they did. And then I like how they're recreating the back.
Yeah. Like it's gonna be hype
I think
seeing.
it's
It's gonna be hype seeing Shadow and Emerald fight.
exactly that's gonna be so fucking awesome.
Yeah, and
But like I feel like they're gonna play it off as like we know what's gonna happen to Maria. I mean, Maria's gonna die anyway.
yeah,
But like I don't know how they're gonna play it off. Maybe there's like an alternate universe where Maria does get saved, but I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know. But anyway, yeah.
yeah,
That was awesome to see.
yeah. Anyways, welcome back for everybody who unmuted your mics.
The videos.
Mm-hmm.
I muted the stream. Not their mics. No one else is using mics, but it's silly.
All right, sorry. Anyways, yeah, the ironic part about what I said is that I have, of all the Sonic games I played, I never even played Sonic Battle.
Never played it either. I only played Sonic. The only Sonic game I do have fond memories with is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Yeah, playing Sonic Adventure 2 is pretty fun.
Unless
The one thing I'll say though, the one thing I hate is when I play the Dark Story and I play. There's this one level that I have to play as Rouge where I have to find all the Chaos Emeralds in 5 minutes and I never can.
no,
And
which one though? There's like, is it the one with when they're in space
no, it's
by
the,
the park?
no, I think it's the one where I have to grab the emeralds from Eggman's base.
Yeah, that one was kind of. I know what you're talking about. That one's kind of like, I don't know. That one was. I feel like the Death Egg Chamber for Knuckles was a little more tolerable, but like, yeah, I know what you mean. I struggled more with the arc levels themselves. Those were so. I remember like, oh my god, I kind of want to go back and retry those levels, but I just remember struggling so hard. Like the arc levels were so like abysmal, especially Shadow, Shadow and the Bio Lizard, that boss fight. That was to this day for me is pretty fucking atrocious.
Mhm.
Cause there's this like river of like I forgot what the it's like a water like it's literally a river that's like going like inside the circle and then it just kind of leads into like literally death right behind the shrine.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would always like accidentally like mistime my jumps and accidentally fall in that river and I fucking die. I hate how that's like once you're on that river you're dead. Like it's just
Did you see the
like I
gameplay?
replay that and I still struggle.
Did you see the Shadow Generations gameplay where he fights Lizard?
Yes, it looks so good. Looks so clean. I'm gonna I'm gonna suffer again, but in HD.
Yeah. And instead of and yeah, and I also remember that in the 3DS version of Generations, Sonic fought Lizard.
Yeah, I had Generations on the 3DS. I do remember fighting
So
Biohazard.
technically, this is basically the second time in a Generations game where you fight Lizard.
Yep. Was it only exclusively on the 3DS?
Yeah, because on the 3DS, the story for Generations on the 3DS differed from the console version. Like in the console version of
Weird.
Generations, the story begins where it's where all of Sonic's friends get together and celebrate Sonic's party, but in the 3DS version, it's just Sonic and Tails before the party even started.
Kind of weird. It's like a weird little like prequel.
Yeah, and for bosses, like the console version, classic Sonic's boss is the Death Egg, and then you have Perfect Chaos and the Egg Dragoon for modern Sonic. But in the 3DS version, classic Sonic fights the Big Arm from Sonic 3, then Sonic fights Lizard, and
Yeah.
then goes against the Egg Emperor from Sonic Heroes.
Yep. Really strange direction they went,
Yeah,
but
and
it
in
was a 3DS. I guess they couldn't fit everything on the console on the 3DS. I guess it made more
and
sense
and to
that it
switch,
had to be more condensed for the 3DS.
yeah, and in the console version of Generations with rival battles, classic Sonic fights Metal Sonic on Stardust Speedway, Sonic fights Shadow on the Arc, and Sonic fights Silver in Crisis City. But in the 3DS version,
Yeah.
classic Sonic races with Metal Sonic in Casino Night. With Shadow, they race in Radical
Yep.
Highway, and Silver, Sonic races with him in Tropical Resort.
Yep. I remember all those. Although it's kind of a faint memory because I know for a decade. I think we're getting another generations game after like what? Oh, like over 12 years. It's kind of
I mean, yeah.
awesome.
I mean, we all thought it was just going to be a remaster, but basically, it's basically going to be like Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury,
Yep, basically.
the original game, and then an add-on extra story on a different engine, no less.
But it's shadow. But it's center shadow instead.
Yep.
I wish they made like a classic version of Shadow. You know how we got classic Sonic?
Yeah. But
Should get
honestly,
like classic Shadow or something.
yeah, but honestly, lore-wise, I think it makes sense to not have like a classic Shadow, because I like to think, with the
Yeah.
upcoming Dark Beginnings animation, Shadow probably must have started off created full size instead of being small.
Yep. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Though funny enough, Sonic Superstars, we have classic Sonic with the Shadow costume
Yep.
that they
I mean,
literally
yeah, that
called it.
also works.
Yeah, they literally called it like a onesie.
A Shadow one.
Hmm.
I want a Shadow one. Because I remember that one, and it actually looks. It looked adorable, but it was also like it looked pretty cool too. I watched Shadow a Hedgehog once. What is this? Oh, I'm just now learning more controls with this boat. It's pretty cool. Oh,
What?
I found out how to turn the music down.
Oh, there you go.
I found out, so we don't have to have this silence anymore. We can just.
Oh, well then, I'll go ahead and, stop the silence.
Yeah, we can just do this. We can play other things.
All right.
Oh, it's literally over here too.
All right. Yeah.
Put on some music.
Yeah.
Put on some lo-fi.
Yeah. Well, I think the background music in this world is lo-fi enough.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys in the
I
live
guess.
chat, what do you think of this background music? This is the music from the world itself. It's really nice.
I have it turned off, so I can't.
It's a really nice and soothing music to listen to.
Yes. Also, I would be listening to like Windows 96, to be honest. If you know what Windows 96 is.
I sort of
What?
think. Sorry. Let me just...
I use some of their songs on I put their songs on my stories sometimes. Mine it's on Instagram. I can't load your URLs in, but you want to load like a random Windows 96 song?
Sure. Let me just head to the screen.
Doesn't matter which.
Alright. Windows 96. Windows 96.
Here, I gotta turn off hand tracking for a second.
Windows 96 music. Let us see. Okay. I'm gonna pick this one. I'm not sure what this one is, but I guess we'll see. Okay, and it should be loading. Hopefully this is the right one.
I love Deep Swim. This is the Windows 96 song. Oh, voice crack.
Okay, I understand the appeal. This is really sweet.
I love Deep Swim. Is the video locked for?
No, it's unlocked.
Okay. Yeah, I can't interact with it. I'll just. I can hear it past my headphones because I realize I'm using my wireless headphones for this. Ooh.
Hopefully people can still hear me. Let me adjust the volume.
People are live.
I think maybe around here.
96.
Okay. Hopefully everybody can hear me a little better.
Stretching. I've been sitting in the spot the whole time.
Yes.
Oh my god. I gotta get up.
Alright. You go do that.
Excuse my stretching noises.
It's fine.
Be sure to stretch before engaging in rigorous physical activity. Oh, hello. It's classic something.
Yes. I just realized I can't hear the sound effects because I disabled the audio for my avatar. not gonna lie, I kind of do want to get up mainly because I have my milk tea packs and I kind of want to make a milk tea.
Milk tea. Milk tea. I've yet to try it.
You said with this model that you can like.
I found a pillow out of bounds.
Oh, you said with this model that you can like move my ears.
Yeah, I can just kind of like, or your quills. Like, look, you
Oh,
can see me messing around.
yeah,
Kind of.
yeah, I can see it.
Because they have physics.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I probably might, I probably might get up right now to make my thing. Are you able to like hold like a little small chat while I'm gone?
I can't see. I can't see the chat. I would have to pull up VR, YouTube VR.
But no, as in like while I'm gone, you can like talk to everyone, like not via the live chat, like just actually talking.
Oh wait, let me see if I can look you up. Here, I want to give something a try here.
All right. Also, I'm gonna say this right now. Now I know what music I'm gonna play when I fall asleep.
Yeah.
You know what? Once I make my milk tea, that will be our next discussion.
Milk tea. What was yours again? Oh, I was using night. I put gaming instead of central. I'm a buffoon.
Well, that's okay.
There we go. I got it pulled up. I got it pulled up on YouTube VR.
Oh.
Can't move my arms, so.
Damn.
Can I not hear? Wait. Wait, is this really delayed? Oh, it's extremely delayed. That's why I thought they couldn't hear us for a second. Scared the shit out of me.
Nah, it happens like that.
Because on YouTube VR, it's lagging so much.
I see. So, you gonna be able to hold the fort for me while I make my milk tea?
I'll try. Yeah, I'm gonna put my headset down. I'm gonna start contorting a little bit.
Alright. Alright, while you do that, okay. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make my milk tea.
It's like, yeah, the one guy that was watching, he said he left because he was gonna do a Splatoon stream.
Ah, I see. Alright then, well, I'll be right back.
Is anybody else here? Anybody else? Just a couple watching. Can I hold the fort? The Fortnite? Can I or can I not? Or am I just gonna stand here being silly? Might be the case for either. Okay, boys, girls, and everything in between. What you got in mind? Or what we can do next? What can we do next in our first official episode? Because obviously this is a pilot. I don't know if the chat's. I don't know if the chat is loading. Whatever, Batman PS2. I'll have an Xbox 360. Oh, these are. I'm reading the chat right now. I'm just looking at this. Anyone a fan of Jurassic World, Jurassic Park? Oh shit. Who like dinosaurs? And if you don't like dinosaurs, I don't know what's wrong with you. I'm free from the cables. Alright. And someone in that chat let Nitro know that I went to go to the bathroom. So give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Just sit tight. I promise I'll be back. Are you back? Hello? We really need to add like a intermission thing going.
I'm back.
Oh. That's funny enough. I just came back from the bathroom and I took a little like snack break.
Oh.
We should add like an intermission screen or something.
Yeah, probably should have.
It's okay. We'll remember for next time.
Mm-hmm. Well, again, good thing this is a pilot.
Yes. That means people have high expectations next time.
Yep. Anyways, I made myself some taro milk tea.
Made taro instead.
Mm-hmm.
How would you describe taro to someone who's never had it? Because I never had it.
Like I said, it has it's like a sweet yam flavor.
Oh yeah. I think you said that already, but I just probably forgot.
Whoa, how the hell are you doing that?
It's, there's some markers over there by the table.
Really?
Shit. Yep.
Which tables?
Over here. There's some markers.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice. Oh. That's cool. That means I can do this.
Yes. What does that say?
Sleepbound was here.
Yes, I was here. Hello. Hello everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody. You should watch Smiling Friends.
Yeah, I'll give it a look.
I think you might like it, I think you might not like it, I don't know.
Well, again, I did see some clips and it was pretty funny.
It was, yeah, no, it's really underrated. Now it's kind of overrated. But honestly, I don't care.
Oh yeah, so now that I'm back, I guess we can go on to our next subject, though. Do you want it to be the last thing we talk about?
The last thing?
Mm-hmm. It's basically, you know, sleep habits. Like I said, when I said the music, I'm gonna, like, you know, put this on my playlist when I sleep tonight.
What makes us sleep? And what kind of struggles do we have with sleep? Is that what you mean?
Kind of.
Like, describe. Because my brain is not braining today.
Okay, well, basically... So basically the strategies for sleeping is like this. It's like basically at night, normally I have trouble sleeping and I do tend to toss and turn a lot, but every single night I always have my earbuds with me, my phone with me, and I always put on YouTube, and I have a playlist for videos and music to listen to while I sleep.
I usually just listen to like ASMR or something like that.
Usually to help me go to sleep, I mostly put like video compilations, sometimes like compilations of like old Smosh videos, sometimes Simpsons clips, the Simpsons commercial compilation that I put, and also some ASMR too, mosly VTuber ASMR.
I can understand why some people don't like ASMR and the fact that it's just somebody like basically whispering in your ear and stuff.
Yeah.
But to I say it's a lot more than just like somebody whispering into your ear, making some like weird like noises and stuff. It's literally just for those who can that have the special brain ability to like be able to feel like this sensation behind in the back of their scalp. Some
Yeah.
people can't do it. Some people are able to feel this type of sensation when they listen to these sounds. Some people can't. Some people like have it differently. Like for me, it helps. For me, it's it literally just helps me sleep. It helps me like I don't know. It's weird to describe how it is. Like uh I don't know. It's it, it's literally just like a tingling sensation like in the back of your head.
Yeah.
Like
I can understand it too. Like,
I mean, me, I kind of feel it, but it's just kind of. It's more of just like I feel my eyes get heavier when I listen to it.
yeah. When I listen to ASMR
It's one of
videos,
those
I can,
things.
yeah, I can hear like the taps. I can hear like when they're like, cupping their hands on the mic, like kind of makes it feel like they're putting their hands on my ear. Or when they're doing stuff like softly blowing, I can like feel it.
Yeah, right. I can feel it too. It's so weird.
It's like very tingly sensations. It's really nice.
Some people might not find that as pleasant as others. Like I can understand it. I can understand why some people, like I said, I can understand why people can find it weird and like it makes them uncomfortable. But like
They're just
for
different
me
people
personally,
they're just people who are built different.
it's just yeah, exactly. See, built different. We're just built different. Nah, but for real though, it's one of those things that it's very hard to like explain and describe
Yeah.
why so many people like it. You know, Mm. My sleeping habits consist of just staying awake. That's it. I do sleep. I promise you. I do get my 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I just sleep really late. Like this morning, I couldn't fall asleep till it was like 8:45 in the morning. These habits of mine are not good. I need to get my life on track. Because ever since COVID hit, my habits have been just really horrible when it comes to sleeping. I'm just on my phone all night, or either that, or I'm playing on my PC or PlayStation. It's not healthy for me.
Yeah, I can understand that too
It really
because
isn't.
sometimes I don't sleep and sometimes I am on my phone with YouTube and sometimes I'll sleep at either 12 or 1:30. Though last night I managed to fall asleep probably around 2 because when it was 1:30 I was like trying to listen to videos and I felt awake until I knocked out.
You're lucky enough to like sleep. At all, you know.
Yeah.
Not like me who just like it's so annoying because I'm sleepy and then as soon as I lay down, I'm wide awake.
Yeah,
I don't
that sometimes happens to
maybe
me too.
because I
Like sometimes when my eyelids are heavy and when I want to go to sleep, sometimes I have to do like movements that make me feel like I'm about to be awake again.
don't know. Or maybe it's because like I ate before I fell asleep. Or I don't know. It was weird. It was very strange.
Yeah.
How do you erase?
I don't think we can erase. I think our best bet would to be moving to another area.
No, I'm pretty sure there's a setting to. Oh wait, hang on. Oh, that's weird. I can't seem to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Oh. Alright, so checking the time on Streamlabs, it has been exactly 2 hours and we're almost at half an hour.
2 hours and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Not bad timing.
Yeah. Either way, I think we've talked enough discussions for today, right?
Yeah, unless there's another thing you want to cover.
Can't really think of anything else.
It might be one thing.
What's that?
If my brain isn't brain farting right now. I promise. I got my high school diploma. I graduated. I'm in college. But huh. I have nothing left in my head other than my favorite thing in the world. You know my favorite thing in the world is?
What?
My favorite thing in the world, my favorite franchise in the world is none other, ladies and gentlemen. Favorite franchise of all time. It's been happening over the past 70 years.
Godzilla.
Yeah. You seen any Godzilla movies lately?
Unfortunately I haven't, but good news is that I went on this app called Pluto TV and there is a lot of Godzilla movies to watch on demand.
Did you see which ones were you able to see? Did you see the titles and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Which ones did you? Which ones do you remember seeing?
I think one of the titles of the movies was called Final Wars.
Oh my god, that's my favorite one. I love Final Wars so much. It's literally what it is. It's Godzilla versus every other kaiju that appeared in all the other previous Godzilla movies. Well, most of them. Some of them don't actually appear. But yeah, it's literally like it was the last movie for like the longest time up until the 2014 Godzilla movie. So like literally 10 years. There was a span of 10 years where we got nothing Godzilla at all. So, and then now we're finally in the decade where we're getting so much Godzilla stuff. And we deserve it too because there's just been a drought of Godzilla media ever since Final Wars. So, it's almost as if I wouldn't say it almost died per se, but like, we didn't have anything at all. Yeah, radio silence, nothing. And then Legendary acquiring the rights to Godzilla. We got the Godzilla 2014 movie. Then we got Kong. Then we got Godzilla King of the Monsters. Then we got Shin Godzilla. Then we got Godzilla -1, which you should definitely watch for sure. Beautiful, beautiful movie. If it's just like a movie by itself, it's fantastic. One of the best movies you've probably seen in a long time.
Alright then, well then later on, I'll be sure to watch Final Wars and Godzilla -1.
Just watch it. So I will say, there's like almost 40 Godzilla movies. I do recommend you watch the original 1954 one first before anything. And then you can watch you can go ahead and watch whatever you want to from there. You can keep watching them in release order through the Showa series, all throughout the 60s and 70s. Or you can skip ahead into the Heisei series with Godzilla 1985, and then watch all the ones that came out throughout the 90s. Or you can watch Godzilla 2000 and watch all the Millennium.
Alright then, gotcha.
And then early 2000s. Yeah, but like just make sure you watch the original first, and then you can make your own path. Really. You can, like I said, you can watch them all in release order, or you can watch reboots after that first one, or um, or like whatever order you want, as long as you watch the original 1954 one first.
All right then, gotcha.
Yes. You'll understand why it's my favorite franchise of all time. Like you know me. I always talk about Godzilla. Right?
Yeah.
This year is no different. I'm not shutting up about Godzilla because it's Godzilla's 70th birthday. Bro is 70 years old, and it took him 70 years to finally win an Oscar for Best Visual Effects for Godzilla -1. Can you imagine that shit? 70 years, no Oscars. One of the most well-known franchises of all time. Took you 70 years to finally get an Oscar award.
Yeah, more famous than King Kong himself.
Yeah, right. And he came before Godzilla. Is the funny part.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah. It's funny. I do like Kong too. I do like. I feel like it's kind of underrated in my opinion. Because everyone likes Godzilla, but no one's giving attention to my buddy Kong over here. They did him justice in the MonsterVerse. I will say, he's awesome. How are you doing that?
I'm using my Xbox controller for that.
Oh, right. I can only do this. Alright. Well, enough about me glazing about Godzilla.
Either way, I think in future episodes you'll get to do that more often.
Yes, I will. And eventually you will too. I promise you. You're gonna love it. I feel like it's your kind of style, you know?
Well, then I'll be the judge of that.
Yes. Anyway, we can stop it if you want. Not mad at you.
Yeah, sure. I guess we can call it here. We definitely did a lot of talking. Alright then. I guess come on, let's head over to the bar area so we can close.
We can close this off.
Yep. So seeing that's pretty much all we've got for today, we're definitely gonna close the stream here. So want to thank you guys for tuning in to the pilot episode of StoogeCast, and sorry about the messy start. I promise that I will not do my intro muted. And yeah, this was like, I was so like we were planning this, and I was like so excited to do this today, and yeah, it was a little messy, but you know, we eventually, you know, we got some footing, and hopefully future episodes, you know, not just Fridays, but you know, in months when I, you know, change up the schedule, like we'll be able to do this a bit more often, and you know, it'll be more better. And like I said, you guys are gonna, you know, see different worlds from VR chat, not just here. And it's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna choose, like, you know, we're gonna have other random topics that we can discuss about, and stuff like that. And you know, even though this is the pilot, I do want to say thank you to my good friend Sleepbound for, you know, giving me the inspiration to do this, and I also want to thank you for agreeing to do this with me.
Yeah, it was an honor being on this podcast, and it will be an honor in the future as well. I promise you. I had fun. At first, I was kind of like a little nervous, but you know what? I kind of, you know, I got used to it really quickly. I like it.
Yeah.
I see ourselves with this. I see ourselves making a whole series, a whole like. I see ourselves like 5 years down the line, still making this shit. Hopefully with a bigger audience. Now that's just wishful thinking, but you know.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I do have high hopes for this.
Yeah.
It was an honor. It's an honor and always will be.
Well, thanks. I'm really glad to hear that. Well, I guess we're gonna end off the stream by saying, let's see how far this goes. Now, anyways, thank you guys for watching, and hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you have a good night wherever you are, and hopefully you guys will have a good weekend. See you guys.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone.